Hey y'all, it's Lindsay, and I wanted to share an eggnog recipe that is trim healthy mama or keto friendly with you today. With it being Christmas season, I wanted to share my all-time favorite beverage with you, which is eggnog. And I've played around with a lot of different recipes in the past, and I just decided this time to just kind of put together my own recipe. So I want to show that to you now. As I said before, I absolutely love eggnog, and figuring out a recipe for a trim healthy mama friendly eggnog just has changed my world. And I posted a video back last December showing some homemade eggnog, and I am happy to share this recipe with y'all now. First, I'm going to heat up 1 cup of heavy whipping cream with 3 cups of unsweetened, unflavored, plain almond milk. And I'm going to keep this on kind of a medium-ish heat setting because I don't want this to fully boil. Then I'm going to add about half a cup of erythritol to my measuring cup here. A few sprinkles of stevia. This part is really up to you as to how sweet you would like your eggnog to be. And then I'm going to crack 3 eggs into my sweeteners. I'm going to thoroughly mix my eggs and my sweetener together, making sure there's no strings of egg whites lingering because that will make for an unpleasant texture in the actual eggnog. And because my milk and heavy cream have not fully heated all the way through, I'm just going to slowly mix in my egg and sweetener mixture. If my milk and whipping cream had been hotter, I would have tempered my egg sweetener mixture so that I didn't wind up with scrambled eggs. And then while this is slowly heating, I'm going to whisk for a really long time, probably, 5 to 7 minutes. And I'm going to let this sort of thicken for a little bit and not reach a boil. Now that my mixture has heated up pretty well and started to, it hasn't gotten bubbles around the edges, but it's definitely gotten hot, I'm going to add a little bit of glucomannan powder. And this time I decided to add only about a 1/4 teaspoon. You've got to be a little bit cautious with the glucomannan because it can make some recipes feel slimy if you're not judicious with how much you use. So a 1/4 teaspoon seemed to work out really, really nicely for this recipe. And I whisked that in really, really well. Now that the mixture is done on the stove, I need to add in some flavoring. So I'm going to add in about a tablespoon of vanilla extract. That's really a personal choice for yourself. And then about 1 capful of that imitation rum extract, which winds up being a little bit less than a 1/4 teaspoon. And I decided to strain my mixture because I felt like there was a little bit of clumping that had happened, and you can see it in the bottom of the pan there. There was a little bit of stuck eggs to the bottom of the pan. I didn't want that in my final product, so I strained it first, and then I poured it into a mason jar. And I'm going to leave this in the refrigerator overnight so that it can cool completely and thicken up and just become really creamy and delicious. So I've got my eggnog right here. I'm going to get a little sprinkle of nutmeg because that's the best part about an eggnog. And oh no, the baby said she's not drinking any. Oh, it's so good. Oh man, this is so good. I love to put eggnog in my coffee as a creamer.
That makes it just like an eggnog latte, which you can get from Starbucks. Sorry, I'm bending down here. The baby is like right here. That is my recipe for low carb, sugar-free, trim healthy mama, heavy S eggnog. I drink this stuff all year round. It's perfect in coffee, and I really hope that you will give this recipe a try and let me know how you like it in the comment section down below. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.